So we're gonna get into our side bodies. Whoop, whoop, what's going on the sides? Sides are important because we have muscles there. We need them. They support our spine. They also help us to kind of draw everything in, which is what we need, especially as we're continue to expand. So we're gonna work on the side, spine sides, lateral sides. We will start, let's just start child's pose. Again, spread everything out as wide as it needs. Blocks are there if you need them. You put them anywhere you need them. That's great. Settle yourself down. Try to keep your arms long if that's manageable. If not, blocks can come underneath your forearms, or you can just use your forearms and kind of hang out. That'll work too. And you're just going to breathe. Forehead down. Breath in. Big open mouth exhale. Get the wiggles out. Breath in. Let everything soften. Breathe out. Seal your lips. Breath in. Breath out. Again, breath in. Breath out. Good. You're just going to move the whole body towards the right. Well, the upper body, rather. Low body stays still. So you're going to walk yourself over. Left hand will replace where the right hand was. Settle your forehead down. Right arm can extend wide to the side or just stay where it is. Drop that left butt bone. Just breathe in and out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Gently walk yourself over towards the left. Right hand will plant. Forehead rests down. Head is heavy. Jaw is soft. Breathe in. And out. Breath in. And breath out. Good. Come back to neutral. Plant your hands, lift up. Come all the way up onto your knees. I'll turn to face you. Drop the weight through your butt bones. So you're sitting up tall, whoop, pulling that belly up rather than tilting forward, nice and long. Right arm's just gonna hang heavy. Left arm will lift up. Big breath in, so pull everything up rather than forward up. Right hand's gonna rest down on the ground, just a nice side stretch. If you want a block underneath, totally works. Use it any height that you need it for more support, great. Notice that we like to sink. Think about lifting up more. Widening, elbow can bend or straighten, doesn't matter. You can look up, you can look forward, you can look down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left arm drops, switch it out. Right arm lifts up in space, palm flips to the left. Just get tall first. That left hand will drop towards the ground eventually. And melt over, not sinking, lifting and stretching. Good. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Keep pulling that belly up, 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 up. Inhale back to center, just tilt it over. Exhale, melt. Inhale, center. Exhale, melt. Last one, little suspension. Little suspension, good, and melt. Back to center, hands. There's some really juicy rolls, up and back, up and forward. Head, neck, jaw, move everything around, let all that soften. Good, 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 good. Come back to all fours. Plant everything down, hands right underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hip bones. You're long and you're wide. Press. Sink and shorten the side bodies. One right hand hand reaches up. It wants to drop. You're going to keep pressing and reaching for 3. 1, drop it down, last forward. Really reach hip towards the ribs. Don't let the ribs drop for 3. And down. One, good, let that go. Both hands down. Whew. Flip the downward facing dog, hips. Good, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one, breath in, longer in the side bodies. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, swoop it forward. Nice big step into a low lunge right away. Sink forward, drop that left knee down. Lift up, nice and tall. I'm going to face forward for you. You stay where you are, no need to move. Good. These pants today. That belly's not staying put. Lift everything up. Notice when you lift up, whoosh, the right hip likes to lift up too. Boom, drop it down. Pick the baby up. Step into your foot. Arms tall. You're gonna drop your right hand down. If you need stability, you feel really wiggly wobbly, you're gonna grab your block. It's gonna be there. You can put it underneath your right hand. If you don't have a block, no big deal. We're in it together. You've got this. Left palm will flip right if it isn't already. You're gonna lift up just like we did before. So pull hip bones up and you're gonna start to melt over. Block is there if you need it. Again, we're not sinking. Nothing in the hips is moving. We're lifting up and stretching over. So we're getting longer through the psoas, longer through the left hip, lifting up, stretching over, lifting up, stretching over. Keep dropping that right hip down, down, down. Last one. Breath in, breath out. Good. Inhale, lift back up. Hands will just come to heart center. Soften the shoulders. Step into your right foot. You're right there. Breathe in. And breathe out. Arms come overhead if they aren't already. You're going to open, twist towards the right. Shoulders down your back. Again, drop your right hip. Think of the side bodies getting longer. So instead of trying to twist, try to get taller. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Inhale back to center. Good. You're going to flip your right toes down and stand up. Let me turn back around so I can show you. Left toes flip down. You're going to stand up. Crescent. So it's a big push up. Settle the hips. Pull the belly in. Get really tall. Breathe in. Breathe out. Same thing we just did. Left arm stays. Right arm drops. Drop through the right butt cheek. Drop it down. You're lifting and lengthening. Lifting and lengthening. Pull. Baby up, baby up, baby up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Drop that right butt bone down. Breathe out. Inhale, arms come back up. You're going to spin open and wide to a warrior two. Your hands are going to come up to heart center. Good. Shape is good. Just keep pulling your belly up. You're going to hinge straight forward with a flat back. Blocks are there. Really necessary. You're going to hinge as far forward as you can go. Might not be very far. Might be an inch, or maybe you're all the way into a tabletop. Hands can go into those blocks if you need. Good. Big breath in. Big breath out. You're going to keep bending through your right knee. Hands will drop down to the ground. You're going to spin your left toes up into the sky and start to stretch into your groin. So this is a Skandasana Ninja. You can put a block underneath your butt, lowest or highest height, and kind of sit and hang out. You're going to widen through your hip creases. Get that out of the way so you can see. Right knee in line with that right ankle. Important. Left knee wants to spin forward. You want it to spin up and back. It can flex, it can point, it doesn't matter. You can be sitting on the block like I'm choosing to today, or you can also be way more forward using your hands. If your right heel doesn't come down to the ground, for a lot of us it doesn't, it can also lift up. That's totally fine. Or if you prefer having both feet on the ground, that felt more stable to you, that's where you are. Just a couple more moments of breath. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Good. We're going to turn this into our favorite frog squat malasana, birthing position. You're going to shift forward, move the middle of your feet first, let the legs straighten for a moment, and then pull. Heels in, toes out. Bend deep into your knees. Feet come as close together as they need. Self down. So baby's just hanging and happy. Pull your heels in, chest is wide, eyes can close, and you can sit on a block. Just breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Hands come down. Start to straighten the legs, press into the heels, flip the toes forward, and then let the legs spill as they need to. So this is a wide-legged forward fold for you. Great time to put blocks underneath your head, underneath your arms, any support that you need, anywhere that you need it. So this can be really passive. You just want the weight out of your heels, or it can be really active. You step on your hands and start to bend your elbows and pull. If you need that big stretch, go for it. You're not super, super warm, so no need to dive into it. You can just hang out, just letting things open, just letting things get spacious. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Soften through both of your knees. Walk around back to the top of your mat. Hands will stay inside of your right foot. Right foot moves all the way up to the right front corner of your mat. You lift your left heel up, and then you can put it on the ground. If you want a nice active stretch, left leg can stay long, hands can stay down. Blocks can go anywhere you need. I like them underneath my forearms. And you're just stretching here. So let go of some of the work. Even if you're staying active, right? There's still a little bit of work and a little bit of release. Relax outside of the right hip. Think of the side body as getting long. Just a couple breaths here. Oh, that right hip's catching today. 2 more rounds. Last one in. Last one out. Plant your hands, lift your chest. Swing that right leg back. Blocks move out of your way. Long through the spine. You're going to flip your toes, lift those knees and hover. 3, wide chest. 2, 1, downward facing dog. Good. Big breath in. Big breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge, wide as you need, right away. Right knee comes down. I'll stay facing this way this time with you. Arms are going to come up in space. You settle the left hip down. So butt bones are facing the ground. Belly is pulling up. Chest is wide. Left arm is going to float or on a block. I'll float it this time. Lift up. You need to push into that left foot. Lift up and start to stretch over. Again, hips haven't moved. Everything is really square and lifted. So you might not be going very far. Again, that doesn't matter. Think hip down, butt bone down, long through the right side body. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale back to center. Hands through heart center. Just feel taller, feel stable for a moment. Good. Let everything neutralize. Breath in. And out. Arms will lift up. You're going to open twist to the left this time. And again, we're not sinking and moving the hips. We're lifting up out of them. Widening. Gaze can go back or stay forward. Step down and widen. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Scoop up. Flip the right toes down. You've got this. Push down, lift. There we are. Sink in the butt bones. Lift that big wide through your chest. Same thing we just did. Right arm stays tall. Left arm drops down. Settle the hips. Breath in. Sink down to soften. Weight the butt bones down. Breath in. Step into your left foot. Breath out. Last one. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift up. Spin open nice and wide. Warrior 2 stance. Hands come to heart center. Butt bones go back, heart goes forward. Butt bones go back, heart goes forward, so you're really flat. Maybe you pause there. Maybe you can go a little bit further. Maybe hands can touch the earth, or maybe you need your blocks. If this feels like enough, you're going to live here. Stretch and breathe. If you're ready for more, keep bending through that left knee. Flip your right toes up. Melt into a full skandasana. I'm going to use a block. I'm going to sit on it. That's up to you. You're really wide. Rolling your right inner thigh back, flexing the foot, pointing it. Maybe this nice tall seat feels like enough. It certainly does for me. Maybe you're feeling a little more active in your forward. And again, the heel can be lifted any amount. That's up to you. Little movement is always welcome. Just trying to keep the chest really wide and spacious. Good, last round in. Last round out. You're gonna shift forward, lift those hips up, walk into that right foot like you're spider crawling, wiggle your feet a little closer together, heels in, toes out. You're gonna sit, you're in that nice frog squat Moasana. Grab that block, put it underneath your butt bones if you need. Hi, I'm backwards. Shoulders down your back. Press through your head, feel really long. Good, big breath in. Breath out. One more round here. Think wide in the hips, soft in the belly. Last round in. Good, hands come down, butt starts to lift up, press into the heels, flip the toes in. You're in a wide leg forward fold, let the toes move out. Nice butt shot for you. Spread the legs as much as you need, let the chest really drop. Blocks again can go anywhere. This can be really passive, you're just hanging. It can be a little more active. All I ask is that you get out of those heels. So you should be really light in your heels, soft behind the knees, even if the legs are very active and engaged. You can pull and stretch any variations. If you want mini twists or you want to stretch your chest, go for it. Breath in. Breath out. Last one. Breath in. Widen your toes. Breath out. Good. Soft knees. Crawl around back to the top of your mat. Hands stay inside of your left foot. You're wiggling your left toes all the way to the left front corner of your mat. Blocks go underneath your hands if you have them, or hands are on the ground. You can stay really long through that right leg for a deep stretch or melt it down. Left knee is in line with or behind your ankle. We don't want the knee in front of the toes. It's too much, especially right now with what's going on in the joints. And you're stretching and breathing. Maybe you drop the head. Maybe you close your eyes. You're almost there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one in. Last one out. Good. Hands are going to come down. Lift your heart up. Swing that left leg behind you. Blocks move out of the way. Last little bit of activation. Hands down. Heart wide. Flip your toes. You've got this. Push down. Lift up and hover. Notice if you shifted back. Shift forward. Widen your chest. Support that baby for 3. Just for 2. This is it. 1. Knees down. Whew. Good. Swing your legs around long in front of you. You're going to sit, soles of the feet touching, knees wide, letting the hips open. Ooh, scoot up to anywhere you feel good. Adjust and wiggle, adjust and wiggle. I know I always need to. Tall seat. Inhale, let your heart lift up. Push those butt bones down. Let the heart just spread. Exhale, forward and down. Up and wide. Exhale, forward and down. Wide. Exhale, forward and down. Good. Just stay and hang this time. Soften your jaw, soften your shoulders. Last exhale. Start to walk. Leave your left butt bone where it is. Gentle stretch through that left side body. Head is hanging. Shoulders, especially the left shoulder, let it drop. Right hand stays. Gently swing your left arm overhead. Left palm is facing to the right. You're in a really juicy side stretch. You're going to want to tilt over to the right. Instead, weight your butt bone down and just stretch. Breath in. Breath out. Roll yourself back around. Walk nice and slow. You go. Above your head. Again, right butt bone still on the ground. Knee, just breathing through the right side body, weighting the right butt bone down. Breath in. Breath out. Slowly, gently walk. Middle. Let everything fold forward so you can walk as far forward as is available to you now. Head hangs, jaw softens, breath is smooth. Think of the low back wide But the butt bone's dropping. Inner thighs are trying to fall out. Maybe think of all of that. Maybe think of none of that. Good. On your next inhale, fetal they are. Hands just rest on your thighs. Maybe your knees. Sit up a little taller. Make your chest wide. Chin is parallel to the ground. Let everything go. Just breathe in. Big sigh out. Hands up through your heart center. Sit up a little taller. That's it. You did it. A little bit longer on the side bodies, a little bit stronger in the hips. I'll see ya.